Hello, ladies and Daleks. This is Logan back with another reaction video. So soon, can you believe it? I am here to watch Compliance, a Doctor Who short film. That's right, we're doing more Doctor Who reactions. And I came across 3D Doctor Who. That's the channel, that's the person that made this short film. I was searching up little ideas for a possible Doctor Who fan series title. I was searching for The Adventures of Doctor Who, and then I saw The Marvelous Adventures of Doctor Who in the search results and came across, let me just show you real quick, this cute little thing, The Marvelous Adventures of Doctor Who. Just look at this, look at this. Look how amazing this looks. It is just so impressive. So looking further into this channel, I saw that there's actually a lot of buzz about this specific video that they made. And I figured if this gets a lot more praise, then I'm gonna check it out and record a reaction to it. So 3D Doctor Who. Oh, I forgot your name. No, it is 3D Doctor Who. If you're watching this, I'm really intrigued by your videos. I'm gonna ask a lot of questions. And I hope you see this one day. But let's start. Got my chocolate milkshake and Sonic pickle fries, and I'm ready. 3D Doctor Who presents. I love the grain, and the cinematography is just so on point. What is this room? So we're definitely on Skaro. They have a lot of Dalek-centered content on this channel. So I'm assuming this is what they like the most to do. A tree on Skaro? That's interesting. I wouldn't think they cared about that, to be honest. They're very cold. These look like the classic Dalek designs, besides, were those orange? Yeah, they're orange Daleks. Huh. But I know the blue and silver is very classic. I think my one slight criticism, also I'm loving the music choice, this is so cool, is I don't know what they call it, but I learned it when I was going to community college for video production, where you have movement of objects and their inertia, and when something stops, it actually still moves slightly forward and then comes back into position, kind of like that. So when you're having the Daleks go into their spot, it looks a little too unnatural when they just stop completely still, because you don't really see that in actual real life physics. That was good though. Let me see that. Yeah, you got the eye stalk perfect, because when it goes down, boom, and it goes up slightly. See, down, up, and then back down. It's very subtle, but that's exactly how physics actually works. So you got the main idea. Oh, there's a Dalek missing. Okay. I'm assuming that's like his buddy. Now he's confused and wants to go find him. I know they do have voices for the Daleks in other videos, but I think this one's silent. It looks so beautiful. And they do the music for this too, which sounds so good too. Like, all this is really just talented stuff. And just look at that, like, sphere distortion effect. Like, it's not straight line, it's a curve. Like, if you are watching this 3D Doctor Who, please tell me your background. Like, where'd you get the ideas to do all this stuff? Where'd you learn all of this? Nice shot. He's the only blue in there. Why are you in here, Blue Dalek? Why would Daleks have a table? What is this place? Is it Skaro? Because it's not really how I imagined a building in Skaro to look like. Oh, did they fall? Oh, shoot. Because we saw that in the beginning. I didn't even think about it. Maybe it somehow just crashed through. Oh my god. Sorry, I just wanted to point out how I find it odd that it fades to black for a split second. Not even a full black, just it goes a little black and then switches. What's the reason for that, I wonder? That is a weak ass Dalek. What the heck? Oh god. Why is it so red? Is that blood? Oh jeez, look at this frame. Just how do you accomplish this? The depth of field. That's so perfect. That looks like a crime scene. Jeez. That metal shell is not tough at all. Oh. That's a good camera movement. Oh my god, the color. This is legit. This is like the best Doctor Who fan stuff I've ever seen in my life. I'm not exaggerating. Because the use of color, cinematography, depth of field, the shots, the camera, the cinematography, everything is firing on all freaking cylinders. The style and the aesthetic is a really big one. So he's like traumatized going back to work. And I love that you can show that kind of emotion without having any facial expressions. That's a real talent. It really is. Oh, this is so good. I want to ask so many questions. How did you do this? What program is this? Is it Blender? I don't think so. Yeah, the distortion, the sphere is throughout the whole thing, I guess. I wonder what these symbols are supposed to represent. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Looks like blood though. But just that camera movement all the way 180. That's literally what you see in like this reminds me of, oh my god, what, the guy that makes the symmetrical movies, I forgot his name. You know who I'm talking about though. It really reminds me of that. Just look at this camera. And it's got that same inertia thing. it's obvious, but it goes, it stops, but goes, oh, yeah, it stops, goes a little too far, then it goes back. It's just perfect. It looks perfect. This looks like a kind of fabric. What is this? What is this place? Because they got house plants. I'm starting to think this is like, I don't even know, because I don't think Daleks bleed red, so I'm assuming, if I had to guess, this is just more of a thing 3D Doctor Who made as a kind of taking a lot of liberties with, just to make their own kind of thing. Because I don't understand any of this. None of this screams Dalek to me, besides the literal only Dalek in the shot right now. So this is really confusing. But look at the textures and everything. It looks so good. Nice reflection on the blood. Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. I don't understand anything that's happening, but it looks so good. Just surrounded in red. Oh, and the reflection. And the music, God. Oh, is that his dead friend? Oh, no? I don't know. This needs to be submitted for like short film festivals. This would get #1. I would hope. Oh man, it's things like this that humble you so much. He didn't commit suicide, did he? Because he's just standing there. God, I love the handheld camera action right here. This is so in depth. This is like... This is like years of like studying film, I feel like, to accomplish this. Seriously. Don't fall. No! Well, don't end. What did any of that mean? What? And they do have like their own fan-made Doctor Who series. How do you unpack this? Okay. All is not what it seems in this bleak, brutalist Dalek city. The weirdest things I've ever made. Compliance is the product of my wildest dreams, mixed with my love of Daleks. Yeah. Like, what? How did you do this, 3D? This is ridiculously good. This is a weird ass Dalek city though, like for real. So I'm trying to understand what you mean by brutalist. Brutalist definition? Yeah. Deliberate plainness, crudity, or violence of imagery. Let's get some examples. I mean, yeah, it does pretty much have that going on. Brutalist interior. Yeah, very just kind of cold, hard surfaces. Yeah, it's just intriguing to me because there's just so much color, and there's literally a wooden floor with panels and all this stuff. Like, you don't think of Daleks having that kind of design philosophy. And this looks like a straight up carpet in a Dalek city. That doesn't feel right to me. That looks like carpet too. So maybe this is like, if I had to guess, this is more of like a city from before they became mutants and they were just humanoid and they could walk around, so they would have a use for tables and they might like how carpet feels. That's kind of the philosophy design wise that I'm getting here, because it just seems way more human, the whole design philosophy here. See, this looks more accurate to the brutalist architecture. God, this is so breathtaking. Seriously. This has to be one of my favorite. Just following it. Ugh. This is also one of my favorite. Just seeing everything go red. Guys, subscribe to 3D Doctor Who. I'm subscribing. Just the music's so good. From birth to death, locked inside a cold metal cage, completely alone. That explains your voice. No wonder you scream. I do think this is something that the new Daleks have lost. They used to feel as though they had a society, even one very restrictive and controlled. There was something living inside that armored shell that wanted more than just to kill. They had art and gardens and hobbies, and now they're killing machines that have no other purpose and no reason to exist once they've killed every other creature in existence. Ah! That's perfect! That is literally perfect. And maybe this Dalek understands that and sees that and actually sees what they're doing. And they see, and I'll give credit where credit is due from Chris Chibnall's era, having that one Dalek that went to Jodie's doctor because the Daleks have left their original plan, their original goals. They became something else and wanted to defect and go back to their original thing. And it's like, maybe this Dalek could actually see how far they've gone away from what they used to be. It wanted to just end it, I guess. Because I was so confused by this kind of design. Because yeah, it is brutalist, but there's also something so human about it too. And there's like so much more design to it compared to what you see in like the first story with the Daleks. It's just brutal, it's just cold, just blank. Maybe that building was made later by these modern Daleks. I forgot what the Daleks used to be called. They were, no, the Khaleds, right? They were the Khaled race. Yeah, I think so. Wow. Okay. That comment really helped me figure it out in the end. Yeah, seriously. The sadness of the Daleks is sometimes hauntingly beautiful. Ugh. Everything was on point. Like, this deserves... It has a decent amount of views, but it needs so much more. 3D Doctor Who, you get... I'll stay... I say standing ovation, but I'm actually, you know... Yep. This is beautiful. Filmmakers could literally take so much from this. I'm going to check out way more. And I just have to throw this in there because this is what started it for me. Just seeing episode 2, it's not finished. If you don't want to finish it, it's fine. But this is really cool and really cute. Look at this intro. I just noticed you still got that spherical distortion. I love the aspect ratio. You have a style and I love it. That intro right there just hits you with all of the aesthetic and all of the style and the mastery in just a few seconds. That's how I got introduced to this. And this Dalek stuff is the tip of the iceberg. So it seems like, oh wow, Infiltration of the Daleks full version? And it has more views. I may have to give that a reaction then. Wow, okay. If you guys want to see more, give this, subscribe, like this video, do whatever you gotta do. Oh man, this is legit. Subscribe to 3D Doctor Who. Follow their Instagram, I just did. Just look at this stuff. Look at it. That is ridiculously cool. This looks bonkers, by the way. What the heck? Alright, guys. Dalek obsessed. Yeah, I could tell. So that's the next thing. Necropolis? Be on the lookout for that. United Kingdom? Surprise, surprise. Guys, I'll check out some of these later. But see you later for now.